Welcome, boys and girls, and welcome to another week of learning. I hope you had a great weekend. And today we're going to start another lesson about learning something new. I always love learning something new. What do you think we're learning about today? Great job! The 5 short vowels, and this is who we are. We're the 5 short vowels, and this is who we are. We're the 5 short vowels, and this is who we are. We say a, e, o, a. Great job! Now, we have learned all about white shape. We know the white shape is an astronaut. Flies around and down, makes the white shape, then goes out of town. Great job! And we also know about how to write blue shape. Blue shape is very special. Blue shape is an egg on a plate just for me. A line out and around, and it's easy, you see. Great job! So what letter or what vowel do you think we're going to learn about today? Wonderful! We're going to learn about pink shape. Now, pink shape? Well, what sound does pink shape make? I can't remember. Does it say ah? No. Does it say No. What about ah? No. Oh, it says eh. Can you think of anything that begins with eh? Iguana? Oh, I love iguanas from afar or in a cage or very, very far away. But iguanas are great animals and they're part of the lizard family. Yes, they're a very big lizard. And we know very specific things like they like to scratch prey, or they like to whip their tails to protect them from other bigger animals. Yes, they are. Now, what else could we think about that begins with pink shape? Igloo. Igloo. Fantastic. Igloo is made out of trees. Ice. It's made out of ice. Very good. Pink shape is for igloo. Igloo. What else begins with pink shape? Ink. Ink does begin with pink shape. And do you know what ink is? Yes, ink is found in pens, and this is what we use to write. That's what actually is left on the page when we write with pens. Isn't that awesome? So, ink. Great job. So today we are going to learn how to write pink shape. And funny enough, now that we've said that, do you know that pink shape, when we say the chant, it has the word ink in it? Maybe it knows that we're learning about pink shape. Let's see what it says. Pink shape can be written in ink. 1 line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Can you try saying it with me this time? All right, let's go. Pink shape can be written in ink. 1 line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Great job. Now look at my pink shape over there. My pink shape has a dot on the top, but there's a little space between the line and the dot. So when you practice yours, remember to leave a little space between the dot and the line. All right? Fantastic, everybody. Now, just like how we have learned how to do our letters on the sandpaper, we're going to do that for pink shape. So, we're going to need our sand or rice, glue, and construction paper. We are going to do the line in the glue. If your child would like to practice, and they can do it for sure. And we're going to sprinkle the sand or rice onto the pink shape. When it has dried, you will be able to trace it using their pointer finger and saying the chant, pink shape can be written in ink. One line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Fantastic. Now, it's a pretty easy letter to write because it's lying down. There's no looping and swooping and going all over the place like the astronaut or the egg. But if your child is having difficulties with this part, allow them to continue to practice on the sand letter using their pointer. As we move on now, we're going to trace it independently in their sand tray as usual. This will give them the opportunity to see whether or not, and you to see whether or not they have mastered tracing it on the letter. Here we go. Pink shape can be written in ink. One line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Great job. We're going to do that one more time. Pink shape can be written in ink. One line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Good job. Awesome. That was wonderful. Now, if you have been able to do that all on your own, then I think we're ready for some pencil and paper. Now remember, when we're tracing first, before we grab the pencil, remember to trace it with your pointer finger. Pink shape can be written in ink. One line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? And you're just going to do that with all the ones that are already done for you so they can continue to get in the mood to practice that formation. Once they have mastered that, grab the pencil. Remember, we're pinching with the pointer and thumb fingers, and then we're also going to rest our middle finger underneath that pencil to give it some extra support. Okay, here we go. Pink shape can be written in ink. One line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Remember to leave some space in between the line and the dot, just to make sure that we can see the nice dot at the top. And you're going to practice with all of the ones that are dotted there for you. Great job. Now, I wonder who can do it all on their own using only the pencil and no dotted lines to guide them. This last line is to help them to really assess whether or not they're able to do it on their own or whether they need continued support throughout this writing. Pink shape can be written in ink. One line down and a dot on the top. It's easy, don't you think? Say it over and over as you write each one and allow them to remember the different formation steps in the writing for the pink shape. Great job, everybody. Now, I have loved watching all of your videos. Continue to send me them with you tracing it in the sand tray and or on the paper that you created with your letter on the sand letter. I hope you have a wonderful day and I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you tomorrow for another lesson. Bye-bye.